The steal by Jackson. Rejected. That's Porzingis. And the guard erupted with it.
Welcome back, you guys, and Knicks fans finally have something to get excited about. This is one of my favorite videos I have made, so let's try to hit 800 likes in the first day on this. Long gone are the days when the highlight of a Knicks season was Nate Robinson winning the dunk contest. Long gone are the days when Nazr Muhammad was the center and Othello Harrington was getting shots in the post. The days of hoping Stephon Marbury and Zach Randolph leading the Knicks back to the playoffs are gone. It's a good time to be a Knicks fan because of the unicorn. When Kevin Durant called Kristaps Porzingis a unicorn last year, it quickly became a thing. And compared to other NBA big men and other NBA players, Kristaps is absolutely a unicorn. He is a 7'3" big man from Latvia with a collection of skills that defies what a big man should be. Kristaps is a threat at the three-point line. He is a threat in isolation in the high post. He can put the ball on the floor. He can defend the rim and is mobile enough to run the floor and play his preferred position of power forward. This is a rare combination of skills that I hope every NBA fan is appreciating. The unicorn is averaging 30 points, bringing down 7 rebounds, and playing like an MVP candidate, but it was not easy for Kristaps to get to this point of being the most athletic basketball player ever at his height. Because at the age of 15 years old, Kristaps was suffering from anemia, which is a blood disorder that leads to extreme fatigue and weakness. This disorder went undiagnosed for about 6 months, and it was hurting his future pro basketball chances. Even after 14 hours of sleep at night, KP would be dead tired in the middle of a basketball practice, and he just could not finish it. Kristaps said in an interview that, "I couldn't run, I couldn't do anything, and I didn't know what was wrong." Before doctors diagnosed what was wrong with him, KP got very emotional over what was happening to his body and was just asking himself, "What is wrong with me?" And he chalked it up to simply thinking, "Maybe I am just soft." The combination of his anemia and his slight frame left him off the Latvian under-16 basketball team. The head coach thought he was way too thin to make an impact. But once he finally began treatment for his disorder, KP began to start feeling like himself. He put on a little bit of weight and strength, and soon the NBA started to notice. A little NBA what if here that is pretty interesting. In 2014, the Orlando Magic were actually looking to take Porzingis with the 12th pick of the draft, but KP withdrew his name from the draft and returned to his pro team in Sevilla. There were still questions about his weight, but one NBA front office believed in his potential, and that was the Knicks. Knicks advisor Clarence Gaines watched Porzingis play several times in Spain. He loved his game and wanted him to be the future of the team. This was the man who convinced Phil Jackson and the other members of the Knicks front office to take Porzingis with the 4th pick in 2015. And the rest is history. New York selected him with the 4th pick, but KP did not get the greatest introduction to the city by Knicks fans. Actually, a lot of fans really did not like the pick, but that did not bother him. He did not focus on the noise. KP has one goal. He wants to go down as a winner and bring home a championship for New York that hasn't seen consistent success in years. KP said to the media that a championship is his only goal. "That's why I'm in the league. That's what the fans want. That's what we want." Kevin Durant called him the unicorn back in his 2nd year, but he started showing off his unicorn skills in his rookie year. Kristaps was producing numbers the NBA had never seen before from a rookie. Porzingis became the first rookie in NBA history to finish a season with at least 1,000 points, 500 rebounds, 100 blocks, and 75 three-pointers made. His 2nd year, he increased his scoring, raised his three-point percentage, raised his regular field goal percentage, and put himself in history with an NBA Hall of Famer and one of the best Knicks players of all time. In a regular season game in December, KP became the first New York Knicks player to record at least 25 points, 10 rebounds, and 7 blocks since Patrick Ewing in 1997. One thing became very clear after Kristaps' first 2 years. He was slowly proving that he is one of the most unique players we have ever seen in the NBA. Porzingis has had the best scoring start to a season for a Knicks player ever. He He has scored 300 points in his first 10 games, 2 more than Bernard King did, and 15 more than Patrick Ewing. To me, there have been 2 crazy things about Kristaps' explosion. The first crazy thing is that his usage went up from 24% last season to 35% this year, and his efficiency has actually improved. And the second thing is that KP is getting these numbers within the flow of the offense. He's not just chucking his way to 30 points. You definitely can give KP the ball and have him go to work, but keeping all 5 guys engaged on offense is a better thing for the Knicks long term. It was only a few seasons ago the Knicks finished with a record of 17-65, the worst record in franchise history. Today they have a lot of new players on the roster, and with the rise of Kristaps, the Knicks have destroyed whatever expectations people had of them in the preseason. And even though Kristaps is individually dominating, he is still focused on the bigger team goal, the playoffs. The Knicks have not been in the playoffs since 2013, and Kristaps knows all of these historic marks. He is hitting means absolutely nothing without a postseason appearance. KP said the sweetest thing for us, the best thing for us, will be to make the playoffs. This means nothing. Now the big thing here is that there is no Carmelo Anthony on the team, and yes, Melo being gone helps KP's development right now. Carmelo Anthony, for as accomplished as he is, his lack of effort on defense and his ball stopping on offense doesn't help the Knicks or Porzingis right now. But at the same time, Melo did help out KP a lot in his first 2 years. For one, Carmelo took a lot of the New York media pressure off of him. The New York City media is crazy, and Porzingis was able to develop his game without being scrutinized. You can see Melo's influence on Kristaps' game today. You'll see him use Melo jab steps, do some up and unders in the post that Melo does, and sometimes operates in the same mid-range area as Melo did. The Knicks are probably a 1-win team without Kristaps Porzingis. Check out his stats in the fourth quarter. When the final quarter hits, KP does not defer. He wants the ball and wants to finish the game. This is from NBA.com. Porzingis is second in the league in fourth quarter points. He is 1 spot behind LeBron James and ahead of Giannis, DeMarcus Cousins, and Damian Lillard. And he is scoring in the fourth quarter this much while playing a lot less minutes than the other guys. Check Porzingis' fourth quarter minutes compared to LeBron, Giannis, Dame, and Cousins. KP has that Mamba mentality. He wants the ball in the fourth quarter, and he even credits Kobe for his mentality in an interview a week ago. The Knicks are in a good spot right now, and of course it's still early in the season. I have seen the Knicks get off to hot starts before, only to completely collapse later in the year. Just ask Derek Fisher. But this team has been fun with its new face of the franchise. Knicks fans finally have that player that they can root for and hopefully lead them back to the playoffs. Kristaps Porzingis' NBA story has been wild so far. This man was booed by his own fans and clowned on draft night as another soft European big, to now becoming the Knicks' hope for the future and playing like a future MVP. I appreciate you guys for making it this far to the video, because not everyone makes it to the end, so shout out to you. I really enjoyed making this one. There will be more of these type of videos in the future, as well as old NBA stories. And as always, I am on Twitter talking about basketball, so if you want to follow me on there, I do have it in the description, and I'll see you guys in my next video.